Hi, hi, hi. Game 2. Comeback tayo ng unang game. George, continue.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Detroit Pistons, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Magic. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set to bring you the action as round 1. Of the Eastern Conference playoffs continues. Taking a look at Detroit, when a higher seed loses an opening game of a playoff matchup, how do you move past that?
Well, BA, interestingly, you don't want to forget what happened. You actually want to learn from what went wrong and correct course in Game 2. Stare your mistakes in the eye, and you'll have success.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Suggs outside. Back to Wagner. Outside Bane from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bane something in rhythm.
It's Cunningham with a drive.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Back to Wagner. And stolen by Cunningham. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Duran pass to Thompson. Back to Duran. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Here's LeVert. Clock at 6. That one no good. Great D that time from Wagner.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with JB Bickerstaff. The coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league. And he said he was someone who watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Harris. Thompson, a screen on Isaac. To the middle. Thompson, no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Outside Bain. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Out to Thompson. Nails it from 3. It's a tie ball game.
A great kick out by Cunningham. I mean, he really sees the floor.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. And that one is hammered home.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Driving in. And here's LeVert for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, I think this is big for LeVert's confidence because the more he connects from distance, I think the more dangerous he'll become as a shooter and offensive player.
Inside. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got 5 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Outside to LeVert. Thompson against Wagner. Here's LeVert for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Isaac. Now Wagner. The 3. And it's Wagner missing. Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Cunningham. Another shot. Here's Duren. Uses the glass on the layup. Duren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Payne surveying the D. Wagner with a screen. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Cunningham missing. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. The 3 from Payne hits a 3-pointer. He's got 6.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
LeVert passes to Cunningham. Back to LeVert. Harris is screen on Payne. Down low. And Harris throws it down.
Very nice read that time from LeVert. He's a guy who racks up the assist. Very good feel on offense.
Now Suggs. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Duren. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Black's checked in for Orlando. He hits the 2nd from the line.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Appears that he's in a lot of pain, and they call the timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to take a look at it.
So for the Pistons, Reed's checked in for Duren. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Cunningham. On the wing, Suggs. Robinson defending. Wagner with a screen on Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call for his coach. 2nd foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Wagner. De Silva comes in for Isaac.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Pass to Thompson. Robinson on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pistons lead by 2. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Batazzi a screen on Thompson to the paint. 6 to shoot. And Batazzi throws it down.
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
For Detroit, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Ivy with the ball. No points yet. Out to Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And it's Wagner missing. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. Reed with it. Wagner picks him up. Robinson for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Black. And he banks in the layup.
Impressive to see Black converting through contact like that. Showing you some strength right there.
Back to Wagner. Batazzi a screen on Ivy. Wagner for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got his second basket on the night.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Bastards checked in for the Pistons. Then for Orlando, Howard comes in for Wagner. And it's Desmond Bane in for Suggs. Pass to De Silva. Back to Bane. Here's De Silva. Ivy defends. Black passes to Batazzi. Goes back up. Shot's good by Black. Black's got his second basket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Out to Harris. And here's Ivy from the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Orlando leading. Pass to Black. Back to Howard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson with it. Guarded down by Black. And they pick up 2.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Ivy against Bane. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Howard. That's to Batazzi. And Batazzi throws it down.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Ivy. And it's flushed down. And that's jam.
They must have forgotten the no-goes defensively there because they were sleeping. How else can you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass? Shouldn't happen.
Desmond Bane getting it done for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Goga Batazzi. Tyus Jones is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's De Silva in at the 4. Outside Bane from behind the arc. left side. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Jones finds Bain. Fires the three. No good there.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but it's gone dry since.
Back to Ivy. Harris a screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just good to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Pounded by Harris. Banked it in off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Cunningham against Jones. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham. Going right up for the slam.
Orlando trailing here. And here's Black. Outside Payne. Jacks up a three. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Ivy. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Cunningham. He's got 5. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Jones' shot is good. And the Magic lead by 1.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Cunningham against Jones. Ivy outside. Now here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Pass to Reed. And here's Ivy from the arc. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Magic. Here's Black. Off target from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Here's Robinson. And no good.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Kane with it. It's Robinson picking him up. And there's a pick. Takes a step back. Stolen by Ivy. Cunningham against Jones. Reed passes to Ivy. Cunningham on the wing. Cunningham going to work inside.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Here we go. Time to get live now.
So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Ivy. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Jones. Wagner for 3. Parries it from 3. Wagner's got 8.
Their system is designed to get Wagner the basketball in a variety of positions and ways.
There's the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Mataze. And it's Isaac in for Black. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Tight handles by Suggs creates all the space he needs.
Cunningham passes to LeVert. And here's Cunningham. He's covered by Suggs. Cunningham against Suggs. Smooth drive by Cunningham.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Isaac. And here's Wagner. inside. Good D by Duran. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Now Wagner. Give him 8 points now. Here's Isaac. The layup off target. Robinson on the wing. Outside. Green. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cade with the funk game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Wagner outside. Nice move. And knocked off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Duran. Outside Robinson. Duran with a screen on Wagner. Robinson finds Duran. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Black's checked in for Bain.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
LeVert. And he slams it in one-handed.
LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
To the middle. Here's Suggs. Shoots over Duran. Nails the baby hook. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So it'll be Cade Cunningham shooting. It's going to go on Anthony Black. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. It can impact the game in so many ways.
Suggs outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Wagner, the pass to Isaac. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 1.
Wagner with the rebound and score. Good work near the hoop.
Cunningham passes to Green. Thompson right side. Into the lane. The putback. It's good on the putback. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Black outside. Pass to Suggs. Here's Black. Now here's Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Thompson. And it's Wagner missing. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Hasar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Black passes to Wagner. Back to Black. Wagner with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Wagner. And here's Black. The 3 is up. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham outside. LeVert outside. 1:14 left to play in the first half of basketball. Count it. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
And so Now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Nice game. Great performance by Kate Cunningham.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
For the Pistons, Reed's checked in for Duran. Ivy comes in for Levert. And Sasser subbed in for Kate Cunningham. Black passes to Suggs. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And adding to this lead right now.
Riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
To win the drought. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Thompson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Franz Wagner.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wagner's got 7 points here in the quarter. And so it's Detroit, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back to the game after this break.
Greetings, everybody. It's game 2, and things are a little rocky right now for the Orlando Magic.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some Shaq stew.
Stay out my kitchen, Ernie.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. You look at Kate Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Paul Reed is out there with Green. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the dunk by Wagner.
When Wagner starts cooking and eating like that, boy, I tell you, he becomes really tough to contain.
Here's Ivy. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Wagner. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Reed. Boom! He tapped it straight down.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Wagner. A rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the inside, Green. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact and the N1 on tap. Great determination that time.
Orlando's shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Pass to Thompson. And he drives in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Back to Suggs. The 3 from Bain. Thompson with some nice D.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
They get it again. Reed passes to Green. Detroit moving the ball around. On the wing, Ivy from outside the arc. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bain. Now here's Isaac, pounded by Harris. And that one drops for him. Isaac's got 6.
Well, you look at Isaac, he's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
Duran with a screen on Suggs. Cunningham with the ball. Wagner picks him up. And the dunk by Duran.
When he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for it with his bound.
Magic trail by 9. Wagner inside. Robinson defending. And the layup is good off the glass. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Cunningham. Tries again. Out to Harris. Count it. 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball.
Here's Bain. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Wagner against Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Here's Duran. That shot, no good. Magic trail by 9. Suggs outside. Wagner left side. Wagner with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Isaac. Off target with the 3. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Back to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Really like how Wagner is really going after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
LeVert goes against Bain. Back to Robinson. Wagner with a steal. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Harris finds Robinson. Wagner with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Suggs. From downtown. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Cunningham. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Latase's checked in for Wagner. De Silva comes in for Isaac. Black's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Suggs. Here's De Silva, pounded by Harris. Here's Black, pass to Batase, kicks it out to Wagner. Batase a screen on Robinson, down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it. And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. He's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's LeVert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. LeVert's got 9 points.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Wagner up top. Robinson defending. Robinson with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Woo! His energy is unmatched. And you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Back to Wagner. Batase a screen on Robinson. Wagner, the pass to Batase. And Batase throws it down.
And that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
Now here's Robinson. Here's LeVert. Here's Duran. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. He's got 11.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Jones against Cunningham. Wagner outside. Pass to Batase. A shot from the low post is good. Batase's got 4 points this quarter.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Fran's such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Out to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Now LeVert. With the drive. Here's Duran. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Batase. Now Wagner. Robinson defending. Back to Batase. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Durham, there's a chance it ends up back in your face. Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. He can't hit that time. And so it's Detroit liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. On the court for Orlando, they've got Anthony Black. Also, Tyus Jones out there. Desmond Bain is out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's De Silva in at the 4. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Catching the defender just a little bit out of position allowed Black to earn a trip to the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
A guard with outstanding size and really impressive playmaking abilities. For Anthony Black, it's really about continuing to develop as a scorer.
Robinson on the wing, over Jones. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Second chance shot. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Outside Jones. Black with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Bain. Goes up on the baseline. Outside Jones. Back to Bitadze. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Duran, the screen. Cunningham passes to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Bain. Bitadze, a screen on Robinson. The 3 from Bain. Bitadze. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bitadze's got 10 points here in the second half. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Bitadze. Harris passes to LeVert. It's hauled in by Black. Magic trail by 13. Pass to Bain. There's the triple. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Outside to LeVert. Takes the 3. Here's Duran. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Cunningham against Jones. They set the screen. From deep, Bain. A rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Cunningham passes to Duran. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cade taking it in. Oh, stop him there! Jams it in, and he's fouled! An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Anthony Black. Wagner's checked in for Jones.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days. Robinson
against Wagner. puts the move on. And the dunk by Wagner.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punt.
There's Cunningham with a three. Knocks down the long J. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
And Cunningham has to continue to improve his three-point shot. It's very important for his development. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Duran, no good.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Wagner looking it over. And the dunk by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Reed, defended by Wagner. Reed passes to Green. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. On the tape. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Isaac against Green. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Over Thompson. And it's Wagner missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
And here's Ivy. Back to Sasser. Green finds Thompson. And he converts the layup. Thompson's got 20.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now. Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Wagner. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Completing the play there, Wagner gets his points in a lot of different ways. Extremely versatile.
The Pistons lead by 11. Sasser with the ball. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pass to Wagner from about 19. And the dunk by Wagner.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, great hustle by Bane, and puts himself in the right spot to deliver.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And Detroit making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Driving to the basket. Pass to Reed. The jump hook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Payne outside. Here's Suggs. Outside. Now Payne takes a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Making his mark
from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
It's Cunningham with a drive.
And a relentless drive by Cunningham. The defense goes to cut him off, and he makes sure to get fouled.
First free throw is good.
He's really strong at the line since the break. No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guy.
Throws good from Cunningham. Magic trail by 8. Stolen by Thompson. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right here.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ivy. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Picked by Reed. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Suggs. Now Isaac. Oh! Gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Green. And LeVert subbed in for Ivy. Duren with a screen on Suggs. Here's Duren. Stolen by Bain. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
He's got the G. Bain looking steady in crunch time.
Cunningham against Suggs. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up in the situation.
Oh, it drops in.
Mercy, mercy me, Bogdan makes play. Woo! That's big time.
Throw good.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Now Thompson. Here's Harris. It falls.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big time shot there. He's comfortable in that role.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Bain. 11 feet out. Ooh, rising fire.
Zero fear from Bain. He wants to take the big shots.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Duren jams it home.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team. And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Orlando calls timeout. They're down by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Points was their biggest margin. Payne. Duren pulls it down. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team fourth.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Time foul. Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable foul.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that. Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
So we see the Pistons get the win here. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pistons have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Orlando Magic? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first 2 games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter. And now the opening line. Lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with LeVert, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. For the Magic, the guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. The forwards for him, Wagner and Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. You look at Orlando. Well, they got to be happy with how this series started. Splitting the first 2 games. Now, here they are at home.
Yeah, as the lower seed, you just want one of those first 2. Now, they've stolen home court advantage and are in a pretty good position in this series.
Payton for 3, trains the 3-pointer. Baines got the first points up on the board here for the Magic.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from 3-point.
And it's LeVert missing. Here's Orlando now. It's a 3-point game. Thompson. Wagner passes to Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batazzi, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Suggs missing. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Suggs. Pass to Duran. And here is Harris. Duran with a screen on Isaac. Back to Duran. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duran get rewarded after they've set a screen.
Outside, Suggs. Bain kicks to Isaac. Thompson with the rebound. And here are the Pistons. They come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Thompson, a screen on Batazzi. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bain passes to Wagner. Now Bain puts up a 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Cunningham right side. To the middle. And Duran slams it in.
And if Duran decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Pass to Isaac. To the inside. A kick out to Bain. Cunningham against Suggs. Back to Bain. No good with the triple. Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham left side. Pace to Harris. Poked away. Thompson survived the floor. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Against Thompson. Suggs kicks to Bain. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. They need this one. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Good find from Bain, proving that he's a total team player.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that was tough to beat.
They double him with Bain. LeVert with a wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Isaac finds Bain. Now, here's Suggs. Isaac a screen. From outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. LeVert with it. Picked up by Suggs. This ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham looking around. Duran with a screen on Suggs. Cunningham passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, you really saw the power
attempt on the night. The Magic trail by 8. Inside is Bitadze, and Bitadze throws it down.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Suggs against Cunningham. Outside, Bain. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bain's got 6 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Outside, Bain. Now, here's Isaac, guarded by Harris. Here's Bitadze, shooting foul as the whistle blows. They'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Duren. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Pistons, all Reed's checked in for Duren. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. He's off on the first. That's off as well, so he misses both. Detroit leading by 8. Bain with the steal. Pass to Bitadze. Back up top, he's covered by Sasser. Back the pass to Bitadze. 6 to shoot. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up with it for you. Easy 2 points on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Black kicks to Bain. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Black. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And that one drops. Bitadze's got 7 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
LeVert against Bain. LeVert the pass to Reed. And it's blocked. Down low. Here's De Silva. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
LeVert against Bain. Bain with the steal. Oh, he... really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Bain no good on that one.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Tyus Jones is checked in for Goga Bitadze. Robinson's checked in for Detroit. Jaden Ivey comes in for Karis LeVert. Bain kicks to Black. Wagner as screen on Ivey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ivey passes to Robinson. Back to Ivey. Here's Green. First ball movement by Detroit. Robinson for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. Up top, Bain. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And when you talk about Tyus Jones, you're talking about an old-school point guard, one of the few we have left in this league.
Franz Wagner's checked in for the match. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Sasser. Jones, no luck. Detroit leading by 5. Sasser with it. Still without a basket. Outside for Robinson. Off target with his 3. Orlando, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Here's Sasser, defended by Jones. A steal. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Both Wagners are out there, Franz at small forward, and Mo at the center. Black is out there with Jones, and it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. That's the group start in the second quarter for the Magic. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Wagner. Still scoreless. It's deflected. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Ivy. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
De Silva, no good. Pistons leading by 5. And here's Ivy. Outside Robinson. Now Sasser, 4 on the clock. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sasser's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Wagner outside. Jones looking for an opening. And it's Wagner missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Ivy driving inside. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 9-point Piston lead.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Here's Black. Ivy defending. Wagner outside. The tray. It's deflected. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For the Pistons, Tobias Harris comes in for Green, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Cunningham inside, defended by Jones. Ivy, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Wagner.
Good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Robinson against Wagner. And Wagner has it in the corner. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And now here comes Jones in the break.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's Cunningham with the drive, and stolen by Wagner. Second shot opportunity, and good work on the boards to pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, better box out, saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Asar Thompson comes in for Robinson. Back to Ivy. Harris a screen on Suggs. In the corner, it's Duran. One-on-one fast break. Here's Wagner. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Bitadze. Payton for 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham with it. Defended now by Wagner. Harris finds Thompson. Out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now an 8-point Piston lead.
And Harris is really effective shooting off the catch.
Got a piece of Payne with the steal. Here's Wagner. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
And for his position, Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what you respect about Cade Cunningham is that he puts his team on his back. He does everything he can to deliver whatever they need.
Payne passes to Wagner. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Kept alive. Pass to Duran. It's blocked. Payne against Ivy. Inside. Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is
2 minutes allowed. Previous play is under review.
Detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The slow motion replays. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Out to Harris. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 6. Pass to Black and stolen by Thompson. Here's Ivy, guarded by Bain. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
To the middle, it's tipped. Clock at 6. Here's Bitadze. Shoots over Duran. Outside, Suggs. A three-pointer, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
On the wing, Bain. Bitadze, a screen on Ivy. Bain finds Bitadze. Scooped up. Outside, Suggs. Over Cunningham. And it's Suggs missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
In the corner, Ivy with it. This ball moved by Detroit. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Pistons, all reads checked in for Jalen Duran. Karis LeVert comes in for Ivy. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Bitadze the pass to Isaac. Here's Black to the paint to stop the run. And Bitadze puts it in. Bitadze's got 4 points this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their streak.
Driving to the basket. Hammers it down right over the team.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have. And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
LeVert kicks to Harris. 5 to shoot. Bain against LeVert. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now Detroit moving it up. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. LeVert with it. It's picked off. Over in the corner, Isaac. And it's off from three-point range. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court drumline. And measuring up the shot.
Howdy, folks. Game 3 here at the half, and it is a substantial deficit for the Orlando Magic.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Duren in at the center position. It's good. Wagner's got the first bucket of the third here for the Magic.
Wagner able to get that one lined up from the range.
It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's now his fourth turnover. He's just been too careless with the basketball.
So it's Orlando now. 4-point game. At the elbow, it's Bain. Back to Suggs. That one falls. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
With Ray Harris, and Duren is right there. And the Pistons lead by 4.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Suggs finds Bain to the inside. Now Batadze. Yep, that one goes in there. Batadze's got 13.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Cunningham against Suggs. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Yeah, Cunningham keeping others involved, a true catalyst for this offense.
Wagner with it. Duren picks him up. Duren against Wagner. From the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss something.
Cunningham passes to Harris. And here's Cunningham. He's covered by Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham's shot is off. The Magic trail by 4. Wagner looking it over. Stolen by LeVert. Here's Thompson. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And 12 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Orlando. Bain against LeVert. Now, here's Bain. He started closely, and it's in there. 8 points for him.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Pistons passing it around. Harris is screen on Suggs. Here's Cunningham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 9.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Wagner finds Bain, kicks it out to Wagner. And it's Orlando with another.
A true shooting wing. Wagner knew he was on his spot, and he took it.
Detroit leading by 4. And a foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Here's Batadze. Now that one is his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching
Wagner is comfortable in the pick and roll. His decision-making is impressive in those situations.
Thompson against Wagner. Cunningham on the wing. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Now Cunningham gets credit there for attacking the defense on the interior, making them foul him in the process.
And so he hits both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player, making free throws.
Outside, Payne. Thompson against Isaac. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And what's great about Duran's production is it's consistent and he plays to his strengths.
Here's Vitadze. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham left side. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. Even in, and that one is good. LeVert's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
He's just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start the second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out to Harris. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer, LeVert. And that one is off.
It's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Vitadze. Vitadze's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Big house from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game today going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Pass to Thompson. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Outside, Payne. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Suggs finds Payne. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner passes to Payne. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Duran. Out to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. Harris passes to Cunningham. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. That's good from Harris on the assist by Cunningham. And now a 5-point Detroit lead. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And it's Jones with the ball for the Magic. Richardson outside. Wagner wide open. The Magic again can't hit. Detroit leading by 5. Sasser uses the glass to finish the layup. Sasser's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
outside, Jones. Pass to De Silva. There's a good screen. Here's Black. Sasser with the rebound. Detroit has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ivy with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Right side, Jones. To the paint. Here's Wagner.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Down low. And the jump by Reed.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The Magic trail by 9. Pass to De Silva. Now, here's Richardson. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Sasser. On the clock. There's Wagner with the 3. Some solid defense from Reed. Now, Ivy, defended by Jones. With the drive. The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
NBA playoff, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Both Wagners are out there. Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. Blank is out there with Jones. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. This is out there for Orlando.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws, good for Reed. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Jones. Pass to De Silva. Wagner from long range. That's it. He's 7 for Trout now in the game.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Now Sasser. And here's Ivy. It's tipped. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Wagner from long range. The rebound by Ivy. Detroit leading by 6. He takes it in, and the layup falls.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's Wagner atop the key. It's good. Wagner's got 13 points in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Wow, the floater. Ivy must have really felt like that was the best option there.
Wagner kicks to Jones. Back to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. And they're moving it up. Here's Sasser. Off target at the rim. And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Trailing here by 18. Black, no good. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Robinson on the wing. That's an open look and hits. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Wagner outside. to Silva. Another miss by Orlando.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that.
Ivy and slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Wagner outside. Inside. Over Reed. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Ivy passes to Reed, and the jump by Reed.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Now here's Jones. He's covered by Sasser. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And Wagner has it in the corner. No good, unable to end this run.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Reed is screen. Ivy passes to Reed. Boy, that looked like Bolton. Yes, it is. And so they will award the match to game.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. You know, based on the response of the fans, I'd have to say they disagree with the officials on that one.
And there's the drive. Here's Robinson. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
To the paint. Wagner against Green. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Ivy against Payne. On the wing, Isaac. Suggs passes to Wagner. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Pistons.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
The Magic trail by 18. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bain. Batase, a screen on Ivy. Shot clock at 6. And Wagner drives in, and Batase throws it down.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to present our player of the game, Asar Thompson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Wagner outside. To Batase. And he can answer back the three-pointer offline. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. And here's Harris from the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you appreciate the effort, but you have to stay disciplined. That's an easy call for the ref.
Outside, Bain puts the move on. Jams it in off the great move.
And don't sleep on Bain's ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Now Cunningham. And a missing. And here we go. Fast break. Wagner's got it. Duran pulls it down. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Now Cunningham. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 19-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Orlando with the ball. Wagner kicks to Bain. To the right side. Batanze the pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's tipped to the inside. Here's Harris. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by Isaac. Suggs against Cunningham. Isaac misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a look.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Detroit.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2-1.
Yeah, game 3s are very important. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Asar Thompson.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Cunningham against Suggs. Looking to end the run. No good that time. Detroit dictating the flow. Here's Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, the combination of size and skill make Cunningham tough to defend.
At the line for the Pistons,
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now, Wagner. To the middle. That's tipped.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Durant flat out. A brick wall around the rim.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Batanze is screen on LeVert. Payne for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Asar Thompson.